I really don't want a job, but bills got to get paid. So,
Yeah.
so what would you encourage a person? I remember starting my business years ago, and at this got into the insurance industry. Really excited about it. But I was working strictly commission all my life.
Wow.
And so for the last 30 years, and it's been just up and down. One of the things that I had to do initially was, because there were still bills that we paid. My wife was basically at home with our children, homeschooling, so everything was falling on me. So I ended up working that job. At the same time, I also, as a musician, played on the weekend, which allowed income to come in. And I did that for 7 years. And then also, in addition to that, because that wasn't enough, these little, people talk about multiple streams of income. These were drops of income. They weren't streams. They were little drops, and you can't live off drops. And so I had these little drops of income. But I'm gonna tell you, those little drops of income, I also had to work as a janitor at night. So I had 3 different drops of income coming in, and my faith in God made those drops stretch to streams. You know, He really did it. And when we look back, my wife would look back, we would say to ourselves, just looking back, how did we ever make it through those times? And it was like you said, we trust God. We actually got involved. We did what God was telling us to do, and we made things happen. But we didn't sit back and just pray. We actually put some action with that. And so what I'm hearing you say is you got to do something. But if you're doing something, I didn't really want to clean offices my entire life. I love music, was a passion. I still do it now, but it wasn't something I want to just stop and do full time. I had other gifts. So how do you segue into something you really love? Because that's what you talk about, is finding your purpose, finding something that just drives you. So how do you segue a transition into something like that?
Okay, so that's a loaded question, Michael. And I could spend so much time. And my mind is going in different directions in terms of how to respond. But I will say this, trust that God knows what He's doing. And God has you exactly where He wants you, because God needs a witness everywhere. And so you might not be where you want to be, but God might want to use you as a witness in that environment. So keep that in mind, number one, that what you're going through is not just for you, it's also for others. And so God may need a witness. And so you want to be mindful that you do that. And so when you are working in jobs that are just that, they're jobs, it's you making money to keep a roof over your head and food on the table. Don't do it grudgingly, because others are watching how you do your work. And you always want to be working in a way that's pleasing and honoring to God. And it's oftentimes in working jobs that we really don't want to do, but we're just doing them because we have to, that it causes us to say, this ain't it. This is not where I want to be 10 years from now. And it causes you to start to think about that type of work that you do want to do. And so when you find yourself thinking, this is just a job for now. I know after the coronavirus, the COVID-19 crisis is over, I know that I'm not going to want to continue to do this. Well, think about what it is that you do want to do. What do you wish that you were doing? And when you can find those types of answers, then I would say if you haven't already prepared for that type of work, that now is the perfect time to start preparing. We've got so much more time on our hands right now. And so there are podcasts, there are free online classes, there are, um, you know, books that you can access audibly, um, online as well. So now is just a ideal time to be equipping yourself for the work that you know that you want to do once this crisis is over. So that would be my response to that question.
Awesome. Well, I'm really excited because when you first started sharing with our audience, you reminded them your walk of faith is so important right now.
Mm-hmm.
You look out and you see things happening. Really start to schedule time to have intimacy conversations with God to speak to you. And then the second thing you said, be willing to listen to that small voice that's speaking to you and to move to actually execute what you're aiming to do. And then finally, what I'm hearing you say is that once you get the job and you're paying the bills, in order to transition, start looking at the amount of free time you might have because of all the resources that are around you. In order to equip yourself for the future, you got to really be willing to sit down and spend some more time training yourself, learning more. I heard someone say that you earn more when you learn more.
Yes.
So you got to learn some different strategies to become more, to have more skills and be able to market yourself. The more skills you have, the more abilities you have. The fact that, I'm a musician, that skill is something that I can take out to the marketplace and leverage.
Exactly.
And so that's the skill I have. The fact that I'm willing to work, that's one thing you said, the attitude that you have, being willing to do something you don't really want to do now, but the fact that you're willing and you have an attitude of a positive attitude. You go to work, doing the best you can, being a good steward while you're there, working the 4 hours, getting to work on time. Working all the ways to your full of your ability, and then having a good attitude while you're there. So those are the kind of things you need to do to equip yourself to transition into something to your future, because that might not be where you're going to be now, but your future is going to be coming and being able to transition into that. Melonie, some great points here. I thought this was a great session. Could you wrap up everything you said here today with some closing words for us to take with us? And thank you again for, taking the time to, spend with us and share with us all your talents and resources that you currently have. Final words.
Sure. Thank you so much, Michael. I always enjoy being on with you and sharing. And I think just in closing today, this week, I just want to again encourage your viewers that we're all in this together, and that God is with us, and there is no limit to what He can do. And just to be mindful that it is God who opens doors. And so whatever job you find yourself in, don't take it for granted, because that's a door that He could have kept closed to you. But for reasons that only He knows, that He may choose to reveal, He has you there for such a time as this. And just take advantage of the time that we have to just learn and to grow, so that when we get past this crisis, you will be poised to actually act and move toward purpose.
Right, great. Thank you so much again. I'm really excited about our future sessions we're going to have at our Stewardship of Wealth Video Library series, featuring Melonie Gurley from Work Priority Solutions. Melonie, thank you for being here, sharing your insight with us. And we believe here at Stewardship of Wealth, it doesn't matter if you earn $5,000 a year, $50,000 a year, or $500,000 a year. You can become a better steward of your wealth. And we define wealth holistically. We say wealth is not just the finances, but it also has to do with your talents, your gifts, and your abilities. How are you taking care of those and developing those, as well as the time that you have? Right now, with COVID-19, we have a lot of time to wait.
Yes, we do.
How are you taking advantage of that? So remember, keep praying, keep believing. With God, all things are possible.
Amen.